Imagine becoming the richest human being on the entire planet 2,700 years before Jesus was born. No oil, no tech stocks, no Bitcoin, just one man and a handful of shiny metal discs that changed the world forever. This is the true story of the first millionaire in recorded history, King Croesus of Lydia. And yes, the guy who made rich as Croesus a saying people still use today. But before we meet him, let's talk about why he became so rich in the first place. Because before coins existed, money sucked. Seriously, imagine you're a farmer with 10 chickens and you want a new cow. Good luck finding someone who has a cow and also happens to want exactly 10 chickens right now. This is called the double coincidence of wants, and it was the daily nightmare of every ancient trader. People used barley, cattle, salt, even giant stone wheels that weighed more than a car. Try running away from bandits when your wallet is 12 tons of limestone.
Then, around 640 BC, something insane happened in a tiny mountain kingdom in what is now western Turkey. A river called the Pactolus literally started spitting out gold. Not nuggets, natural electrified gold-silver alloy called electrum. The king of that land, a guy named Gyges who murdered his way onto the throne, but it was his great-great-grandson, Croesus, who looked at those shiny river pebbles and thought, what if we turn this stuff into guaranteed, identical, portable little stamps of wealth? Croesus did 3 revolutionary things at once. First, he created the world's first true coins, round, standardized, with a lion and bull stamp that screamed, "This is official." Second, he made them out of pure gold and pure silver, separated for the first time in history. Third, he put his own royal guarantee on them. Suddenly, you didn't need to weigh, test, or haggle. 1 gold stater from Croesus equals exactly the same value anywhere in the known world. Trade exploded. Cities that used to trade 10 ships a year were suddenly sending hundreds. With this new, super-powerful money, Croesus built the ancient equivalent of a private military company. He hired Greek mercenaries, the special forces of the Iron Age, paid them in crisp, fresh gold staters, and turned Lydia into the Dubai of 600 BC. Temples covered in gold. A capital city, Sardis, so wealthy that when archaeologists dig there today, they still find pure gold dust in the streets. Croesus literally refined so much gold that the river ran out. He got cocky. He decided to conquer the rising Persian Empire across the river. But first, like every good ancient ruler, he asked the most famous oracle in the world, Delphi, for advice. The priestess gave him the most epic troll answer in history. If Croesus attacks the Persians, a great empire will fall. Croesus heard what he wanted to hear. He attacked. Turns out, the great empire that fell was his own. The Persian king Cyrus crushed him, burned Sardis, and, according to legend, put Croesus on a giant funeral pyre. Last-minute rain saved him, or maybe Cyrus changed his mind. Either way, the richest man alive became a prisoner, forced to watch his revolutionary coins now fund the Persian war machine that copied his idea and conquered half the world. But here's the wild part. Even in chains, Croesus sent a final message to the oracle. "Why did you lie to me?" The priestess fired back. "You idiot! I said a great empire would fall. I never said which one." That story became so famous that 2,500 years later, philosophers like Herodotus were still repeating it as the ultimate warning about overconfidence and bad financial advice. Croesus disappeared from history after that. Some say he became an advisor to Cyrus. Others say he just went home and counted what was left of his coins. But his invention, it outlived him, outlived Lydia, outlived Persia, outlived Greece and Rome. Every coin you've ever flipped, every dollar in your pocket, every Bitcoin white paper footnote about sound money, it all started with a king who turned river glitter into the first universal currency. And that's why, when someone today is absolutely loaded, we still say, rich as Croesus. Because the first millionaire didn't get rich selling apps or oil. He got rich by solving the oldest problem in commerce and accidentally inventing money as we know it. So, next time you tap your card or send crypto, remember a guy from 2,700 years ago who made it all possible, and then lost everything because he trusted a fortune teller. Thank you for watching the very first episode of History of Money. Drop a comment. Who do you think the first modern millionaire was? I'll see you in the next one.